is up, App Nation? It is Steve P. Young, founder of appmasters.com, the place you go when you want action-packed content related to helping you grow your app downloads and your revenues. And today, it's just me. We're going to talk about my latest app and the revenues that we've been generating from this app, some of the growth hacking strategies that we've been doing. I'm going to reveal it all. Essentially, I've got my App Store connected, and I can just go through any of the numbers that you guys want to see. I want to be an open book and show you how we're progressing with this particular app and also answer any of your particular questions. We've also got 3 different apps. I know Scott's here already that we're going to take a look at. We're going to take a look at and give you feedback on those apps. And I want to say I'm humbled. I actually talked to somebody who we audited earlier this week. He's going to come on. He's like, Steve, I followed your advice during the app audit. We've seen some increase in revenues. And I said, hey, you got to come back on. Let's share that success story. So if you want to have your app audited for free during these YouTube live streams, go fill out the form at appmasters.com/audit. There is a premium feature as well. If you want to pay for it and skip the line and sit one-on-one with me and add so that I can answer any of your questions, you can do that, sort of like a shortcut. These YouTube ones, obviously, I'm going to spend about 15 minutes on them and give you some of the feedback on UI, UX, and growth strategy. But if you want the inside secrets, you're going to have to sign up for the premium one. All right, let's say hi to some people. Thank you. You're here early. Welcome. Cheers from India. I'm trying a new little angle here. I like it. This is my better side anyway. So you're welcome, guys. And then another one from India, Area 360. One more. Love that. Nahim says, hey, I'm working on a habit tracking app. What do you think about this type of app? I think there is legs for this, Nahim. So I would study the market. I would look at how you can sort of make your own unique spin on it. And obviously, people love habit trackers. So I like the market. I don't think it's too competitive. Look at some of the top charts, top grossing, and see which one's the top grossing one in terms of like revenue and see what they're doing right. So that's essentially what I did with this Moonlight Sleep Sounds app. I was like, you know what? There's a lot of apps generating a lot of money for this category. So I'm going to try to slide in there. Cool as well. Sajid, excited for this, Steve. I'm excited that you're here, man. So cool. Scott, we're going to take a look at Fat Splat. So I'm excited to do that. It's the Romain. What's happening, brother? Joe, always excited to see you. Ram, this will be an interesting stream. Let's wait until the end. Let's see if you still feel the way for you. Drink Drama says hello. Am I lagging for anybody? Let me know in the comments. Bianca, how's it going? Okay, nope, everybody. Sajid, it's just you, brother. It's just you. All right. So let's get into this and then ask me any questions, guys. I want to be as open as honest. Honestly, I have App Store Connect open, so I will share any of this stuff for you. All right, we got a question. Oh, all good. Okay, so we're getting questions here. All right, Faster Blaster. What kind of Android games gives better retention rates? So Faster Blaster, I don't think it is a Android specific question. I think what we have discovered in the past and through multiple podcast episodes, it's match 3 games, it's strategy games, it's all these ones that have high retention. So I would ask you to look up Joachim, and he's of, I'll look it up, I'll find it. But there's a podcast episode that I did with somebody, and that's a great one where we go into like the different categories of apps that have high retention. You're gonna think match 3, any type of like dining, diner dash, cooking dash type of things, and then strategy and puzzles. Those are great. Joachim. I think that's the episode. No. Darn it, it's not that one. I'll find it. No, I'll tell you guys which podcast episode to look for. Faster Blaster. Okay, cool. Everything else is good. All right, let's get into some of these numbers for ya. Shall we? Don't worry, I got jokes too. I like it solo better. I'm going to jokes. All right, here's the Moonlight update. So actually, let me guys show you, for those who haven't been following along, here's my app, Sleep Sounds. So again, I did some market research. I saw there's some apps out there that were doing pretty well. And so I wanted to create something similar to it. And I love, I usually have a meditation on before I fall asleep too. So it's like, hey, why not? Let's try it. Okay, easy to build. So that's what I'm focused on, is apps that are easy to build, and then I can charge anywhere from $20 to $30 a year for it. All right, and I'll go through some of the numbers and some of the growth strategies. So here's what we've been able to do. This is our whole portfolio. It's about 9,000 downloads, and this is since December 14th, which is when we launched the app, Moonlight App. And so I just pulled the numbers from there. You can see a couple of different spikes, and that's because I ran the app advice campaign that I've been telling you guys all about. I love it, right? You can get huge amounts of spikes for this. So this is when we ran Moonlight for this app, and then I ran it for Rain Sounds. And why I like running this campaign, I'm going to run it for like these dumb apps that I have that are generating no money and no downloads, but you'll see that the whole portfolio actually rises. It's not much, right? But it is a bump from your daily downloads every time you run this app. So if you have a portfolio of apps, it is a great campaign to run. And it's what I've rebranded now in 2021 is the app advice campaign. Okay, so here is the Moonlight one. So on the day I ran the app advice, we did about close to 5,000 downloads on this. And what I did was, and I'm going to go through this here, I gave a longer extension on the trial. Okay, this was something that we couldn't do before, but Tyler has since changed his mind, and to be able to cover different apps, and Apple doesn't make it as easy to give away these type of things. So I gave 30 days for free. It's normally 7 days. You get a month for free. And I ran it on the 24th. And my thinking was usually Christmas and New Year's are the biggest downloads day. So I wanted to ride into Christmas I'm looking at the comments. Sorry. I wanted to ride into Christmas hoping that I would hack the top charts and maybe create a different wave. Obviously, that did not happen, right? I thought there would be a bigger wave on that Christmas. But what I found with app advice is what you might suspect is New Year's, Christmas Eve, and Christmas, they were very busy. So you can see like usually it's like one of 4 to 5 apps. So you had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6, 7 apps. So I think that might have hurt the way I wanted to actually run this. And I'm going to do an update later on. So I'm going to periodically update you guys on this app, but is give away the lifetime. I really wanted to see what would happen if I gave away the lifetime for free. Fortunately, my developer set it up all wrong, so I couldn't make that for free for this go around, but I did a longer one. So not too bad, just doing the trial. And I'm going to show you why I like the longer trial as well. So in terms of sales, here's what we've been doing since the 14th. Again, not too high, 176 in terms of dollars. What I want to show you guys is stay tuned, because I think there is some revenue that is going to be coming in soon, because the 1 month hasn't expired yet. And I'm going to reveal how many new subscribers we got. And then within App Store Connect, how do you figure out, who might potentially subscribe? Okay. So there, I'm going to pause it a little bit here because people are asking some questions. Okay. All right. So Romaine says, are you saying app advice now accepts apps that are not free or apps gone free page? Longer trials is fine now. Yes, that is what I'm saying, Romaine. I had it pulled up. Oh, right here it is. So this is the campaign, right? You go to app advice. They have an app called Apps Gone Free, and you want to pitch Tyler at app advice. And so what you can do is you can do a longer trial. If your normal trial for a subscription is 7 days, you can do 14 days, you can do 30. You just tell Tyler that, and then you can change that within App Store Connect. And if you guys need to know how to do that, I can show you, because I have App Store Connect open up. So just let me know. But that is how you do it, right? You just pitch him. The day before is when I usually pitch him. And I say, hey, Tyler, here's my app. You need 5 stars, at least 5 ratings to show up for Tyler to accept it, and then he'll cover it. But yes, you can do longer trials. The app's gone free. Normally it's paid apps that are going free, but you can do longer trials. You can do in-app purchases. And so when I ran it for this Rain Sounds app here, I'll show you the data right here. That app has no subscriptions. They're all in-app purchases. And so I made it for free. And then that's how I was able to gauge for on app advice. All right. Let me know if that answers your question, Romain. Okay, cool. Joe Kim is from Game Makers. No, it's not that one, David. It's Joachim, but that's not the one. It's Game Refinery is the episode that I wanted you guys to check out. Game Refinery. And I'll pull that up real quick. Yeah, here we go. This is a great episode, guys. Here. So 774. Oh, I'll fix this. I'll get my team to fix that because we changed our host. But this is the Joel. See, that's what I thought. See, I was close. All right, good. This is the episode. And I'll get my team to fix the player. But this is the episode that you should really check out. And I think we might have posted it on YouTube as well. So search for his name. But Game Refinery is the company. Okay, cool. Let's see. No. Okay. Sajid asks, I'm assuming you're asking like how much my developer charged me for this app. It was roughly about $800 to build this app. Okay. Again, I want to build apps that are easy to maintain because I hate that, right? Like I built out other apps. And it's like, oh my God, another iOS, another iPhone screen you got to build for. Easy to maintain, easy content to add in, and then easy to develop as well. Okay. And Joe says, Steve, I'm currently running Apps Gone Free campaign right now for my BPM counter app, having amazing results. That's awesome, Joe. Well, let me know how that goes. All right. David, I'll get to your question. All right, let's get back into some of this that's happening right now too for you guys. Okay, sales. All right. So I want to just say, here's where all the sales are coming from. Now, which one did I make free? Can I see it here? I don't think I can see it here. But the Rain Sounds app that I have, it's super simple, guys. Like it's dumb. I bought it for like $200 on Flippa, and I was just like, all right, let me try this. But when you run the app advice campaign for one of the in-app purchases, so I think I made the water pack, which was the last one, the Rain Sounds app, you have to swipe through and it happens to be the last one. So I just made the last one for free. But anytime you make one of those in-app purchases free, guess what happens? They usually buy something else, right? So you have the ability to buy just one pack or unlock all. And usually they come in to get something for free, but they end up unlocking all of them. So that's why I love this campaign. It's free to run. It drives thousands of downloads, right? This is here. We did about 5,000 on just Moonlight alone. Thousands of downloads, and you get more revenue out of it. So it's a win-win. And one of our clients, we did a 14-day trial instead of a 7-day trial for app advice. So we did extended 14-day trial, and he saw his biggest subscription, the activation day, from after those app advice campaign things expired. So people signed up and then they converted and they stayed on for the whole year. So he saw his biggest yearly subscription day because of our app advice campaign. That's why I highly, highly recommend it. All right. So here's the thing that I wanted to show you guys too is the activations. When we ran this campaign, here's where most of the activations came from, right? You can see, and activations, if you guys aren't familiar with App Store Connect, activations are when people enter into a trial, okay? And if it's a no trial and they're paying, let's say you have no trial, right? Like they just pay, that's still considered an activation, right? So you just have to know the terminology on that. But right now, these are the activations. There's a trial on most of our stuff anyways. So here, and then what I also want to show you is that people did end up buying the lifetime. So I did, I followed the advice of past podcast guests and I said, all right, I'm going to have a lifetime offer. I'm going to have a yearly offer and a lifetime offer on this. And you can see the yearly offer is outpacing, which I'm surprised because the yearly offer is $20 and lifetime's $30. It's like, it's pretty close. So I was trying to get them to buy the lifetime, trying to get more money out of them, but most people are signing up for the yearly. All right, here's the other thing that I want to show you. And here's where I think the next time I update you guys, so next month, I'll try to do a monthly thing. That way it'll keep me in line and testing out different strategies. Here's the introductory price. So here's the state of where most people are in, right? Some people are in standard price, like meaning they paid for it. And these are probably the yearly ones. Here's the renewal. Sorry, this thing is popping up. Let me get the pointer. Let's see if it moves. But anyways, there's a renewal one at the very bottom. So billing, billing retry. So that means maybe something's happening with the billing. But here, the thing that I want to show you guys, and where next month you'll see how many people end up subscribing to the yearly. And I do expect a pretty nice chunk of change, but 28 people are in this introductory offer, which means they're in the monthly. and they will expire. So I have to wait until a couple of days. So I might be celebrating next Friday, right? But I have to wait until January 23rd when that monthly offer expires and see how many people canceled and how many people activated and stayed on the yearly plan. So really cool stuff there. All right. Cool. And here, what else do I have? Okay. That is it, everybody. So the other things I want to show you guys too, and I don't have mobile action like set up, is I am extremely going after Moonlight. So if you've been following the ASO course, mini course that I put on YouTube, make sure you follow that. It'll show you the importance and why I called it Moonlight, because it has good traffic. So right now we're number 5 for that term, and that's driving some downloads, not as much as I want it, but I'm still running different campaigns to try to get me into the top 3 for that term. And I share with you guys like how to come up with a brand name that has good volume, because I do think it's super important. So make sure you're checking out some of that course, and especially on the brand strategy that I think may or may not be out, but we shot them all and it's going to be out. Make sure you check out that video, because it is super important to drive continuous organic downloads. All right. So let me see. Drink Dharma says 800 including graphics. Not including graphics. I have a graphic designer on my team, so I didn't really put that cost in there as well. Larry says, too cheap. Probably some student in effort in Asia. No, Larry, I've just been working with this developer for a long time, so he might have given me a discount, but I've known him since like 2012 or 13. No, 2013. We started working together on it. He built one of my other apps, and I found him on Upwork, or I think it was called, what was it called before? Leave it in the comments. Upwork was called something else before. It wasn't Freelancer or something else. But anyways, I found him on there, and then we've been working together ever since. So, Larry, how dare you? Codebase is probably a mess. He's a great developer. I've actually recommended him to a lot of people. So how dare you? All right, let's see. Let's get into some of the questions. I know David asked a question. David says, question regarding Google Play ASO. I'm only ranking for the keywords that are in my title in all countries I'm released in. Do you have any experience in ranking for long description keywords? So David, what I've noticed too is long description keywords are very hard to rank for. You usually can rank for the title and the short description on Google Play. The long description ones, there are some strategies within the App Masters Academy that are working, but that's how you're going to have to do it. And the way I weight it, your long description keywords should be like the ones that don't have as much traffic and also have lower competitions. So think competitors, think longer term, long tail keywords. Those are the ones you want to put in your long description, because those are going to be easier to rank. If you put really high competitive keywords in long description, it's going to be really hard to rank for those terms. I've tried keyword density and all that stuff. It just doesn't work. The other thing I would say is use those H2 tags that we've recommended too. Those work pretty well. But other than that, like, it's very hard to rank for long description keywords that have really high competition. Larry says, you were nice, Larry, and until you turn mean. He said, thank you for being honest YouTube channel. You're welcome, Larry. I try to be. All right. Elance, that's it, guys. Good job. Good job. Elance was it. Okay. App Play Apps. Hi, Steve. Hi, App Play Apps. One of my games has in-app purchases as well as subscription for the same type of content. What do you think about this strategy? I like it. I think it's worth testing, honestly, right? Like, I think I haven't seen too many people do one or the other. I prefer to just pick one because I think it's going to drive more long-term revenue, but I think it is worth a test. The thing that I want to do, and I didn't do it for this app, but is to have a remove ads in app purchase, right? And just put a banner ad, not thinking that it's going to generate that much revenue. But within the subscription, you have a removed ad in app purchase, and then you have the yearly and the monthly and so forth, right? And then what I was going to do with the app advice campaign is just make the remove ads in app purchase for free, drive those downloads that way, and then hopefully they sign up for a subscription. That's how I was going to do it for this particular app. I didn't get around to doing it, but that's how I would start testing it too. All right. Show us your conversion rate and session. Sure. Yeah, I can do that. Let me see if I can find it too. Here you go. Let me take a look. I think it's in the app analytics. All right, so here, let's go into this. And then this is Sajid. All right, Sajid, let me know if this is what you want to see. All right, so this is the app. Here's the conversion rate. We're converting about 22%. Again, that could be a lot because of the app advice campaign. So I don't think that's a normal conversion rate. And this is the last 30 days. So it does include the app advice campaign that we're doing. $33 per paying user, which is good. Sales are pretty good. Saudi Arabia, look at that. So here's one thing that in next week's podcast, if you guys are not subscribed, appmasters.com/iTunes, or it's on Spotify as well. But we talk about localizing for the Arabic countries and the particular the language. And I want to test that out, actually. He got me really motivated because there's a lot of users. And this is pretty interesting to see Saudi Arabia pretty high. So I'm going to reach out to him and be like, yo, Case, let's try this out. And so we've been really testing a lot of different localizations, and I'm going to share with that later on as well. So here's what's happening. If you guys want to see retention, let's see if I can do that. Oh, okay. We don't have that. Let's see if I can pull retention. Oh, here you go. Session. So lots of sessions here during the app advice campaign. As you can see, really good stuff. They're good users, and then starts falling off. So not too bad, actually. It's a brand new app, and I need to get more downloads out of it, but not too bad there. So a handful a day. Let me know if you want to see more. It's all available. All right. Whoops. Hey, come back. All right. Let's see. Got that. Joe says, do you use Chart Mogul? No, I don't. Joe, I don't know let me look up Chart Mogul. What the hell do they do? Mogul. Yeah. Okay. No, I don't. They're a subscription revenue analysis. Joe, I'm actually thinking about using Revenue Cat. I've heard pretty good things about it. So let me know if you're using Chart Mogul. I want to try out Revenue Cat. I was going to tell my developer that was one of the things that we're going to do. So that's what I was going to do next. Faster Blaster, Google Play, how much time take for showing results? So how long does it take to see results? Usually on Google Play, almost immediate. Like for one of our clients, now it depends on the app. Like if you're a brand new app, it's going to take longer. So you're going to need to drive more downloads. But if you're an established app, one of our clients was a very established app, hundreds of thousands of downloads, maybe even the millions. And we did some optimization, and we were able to, for a keyword, highly competitive keyword, that wasn't ranking. We optimized the title. We got it to rank. We ran some growth hacking campaigns, and we got it to be in the top 10 and then eventually in top 1. So it really depends. Brand new, it's going to take a while. All right. If you're not brand new, there's some campaigns we got that can get you up very fast. Elance and Odes, that was it. Elance and Odes, you guys are good. All right, good. Sweet. Sashash, how much is your earning? I think we've already shared that. Cool. All right, I got some of the other stuff, but let's have some fun. Okay, before we go into the app audits, let's do a joke. I got my bell. Here you go. You guys been following along? Number 1 is super lame. No, number 10 is super lame. Number 1 is funny. So if you like it, you put a 1. If you don't like it and you think it's a lame, then put a 10. But here's a dad joke. You guys ready? What do you call a cycling bike trail that shows no empathy? What do you call a bike trail that shows no empathy? A cycle path. Boom! You're welcome. All right, put in the comments. RJ says, do you get scared that he might steal your idea or sell the source code of competitor? It would be easy for the competitor to rank. No, RJ, I don't, because honestly, like this is so hard. And plus the designs are really legit and I trust him, right? I think if you work with the developer, there is all that, but honestly, like they don't have the time to do this stuff, right? I am afraid that like people might sell it on Flippa because one of the apps, like the Rain Sounds app that I bought, like there was another version out that was already on Flippa. So that is kind of concerning, but it's not a big concern for me. What if you have an idea you don't want to share with somebody and your developer shares it? Again, RJ, look, I'm sharing you this idea right now. You guys can do it. It doesn't mean anything. It comes down to marketing, comes down to conversion rate optimization. The idea is just the idea. So I don't get so caught up on like, oh no, nobody steal my idea. Like there's tons of ideas out there, right? It's just execution comes down to it. So that I'm not too afraid of. Sajid says, Steve, get your son to start coding. You guys can dominate the App Store together. Sajid, he likes YouTube and he doesn't like to code. I've tried. All right. I actually don't like to code that much either. All right. I'm a bit late. What's up, Steve Majors? I'm a bit late. We got some stuff coming in too. Larry, a joke that makes you think for a few seconds. All right. Good. 111. You guys like it? Too dark for a dad joke. Agreed. Steve, if apps don't work out, you can do stand-up. I hope so, Sajid. All right, cool. Only $79. Yeah, you know what, Sasan, you might have missed it earlier, but we have a lot into introductory price. And so within a couple of days, I'll know how much more revenue I've been able to do. Again, the organic daily downloads haven't been as high as I want it. So I'm trying to get that higher. So we'll see how it goes. All right. Let me go through some of these questions and then go to the app audit. Ram says, Steve, everyone does freemium? What are your thoughts about charging upfront? Okay. Great question, Ram. What are your thoughts about changing to paid upfront if your app has monetization problems? I don't recommend it. If your app has monetization problems, you need to fix that, right? You need to fix that. We've shared case studies in the past, Ram, with that geometry solver, Rudy. He's gone up to now 92x his revenue, $1 a day to close to $100 a day. How? We didn't charge up front. We just optimize the product. I tweeted this out, but I do think that 2021 conversion rate optimization, and this is what I'm very passionate about. Look, you guys know, I know my stuff with the ASO growth side, I feel pretty comfortable doing, but conversion rate optimization is going to be the big theme for this particular channel. And that's what I want to do with these app audits. It's like, look, if you got 50, and I keep wanting to tell you guys, I just got on a call with somebody who purchased a premium app audit. He said, Steve, how do I grow my downloads? He's already getting 100 downloads a day. And I was like, how well are you converting? It's like, no, he kept wanting to talk about ASO and growing the downloads. He's already getting 100 a day. I was like, you don't need to worry about that. You need to convert them. And there are some real, like, if you guys have been following along, there's some real things that I've shared in the past that would have increased his conversion. And so he's like, at the end of it, he's like, I was like, what's the big takeaway? He said, well, I came into thinking that I needed to grow downloads. And then I left thinking that, oh, I got to fix the product to increase conversions. So you got to increase the conversions. All right, Ram, long way of saying it. And then, all right, cool. Got some other stuff as well. Cool. Let's get into the app audit. That's what you're here for. Well, the 3 people that we asked to come along, we said, hey, come on. So we got this. Thanks for tweeting this out, Matthew. Let me go do this. Let me just do this so you guys don't see me. All right, move that. Cool. All right, here's the app. It is a to-do list app. Somebody was asking about this, right? Like, he's like, hey, what about Habit Tracker? Let me blow it up for you guys. I love the colors. Okay, so here's Matthew. Design and share your task and skills. Okay, why settle for boring tasks? Emojis and patterns, stickers and colors. So really cool. I like the colors. It's your screenshots really stand out. Awesome. Let me see what Matthew wanted me to hit on. App install and subscription signups. Okay, cool. Good. I like it. App installs. Matthew, I'm going to assume that you're not getting too many organic downloads, maybe like my app. Run the growth hack, the app advice. You're going to get thousands of downloads for it. Well, I'll show you exactly how to do that. It looks like monthly, yearly. Okay, this is super cheap. I already have a suggestion for you. Okay, and then from an ASO perspective, look, task made fun. That branding should be in your screenshots. You kind of have it. Why settle for boring task? So you kind of have it already, but you want to have good ASO keywords in there. And Youdo, I think it's good, but like, I like things that are easy to say, like Moonlight, right? So I kind of think that's why I was like, branding is important, because I didn't care what the name was going to be. I cared how much traffic, and there's good traffic for Moonlight. I share it in a video when I talk about branding, but there's good traffic for Moonlight, and the competition's not that high, obviously, because it's a brand new app and I'm already number 5 for it, right? I'm going to get to number 1. Trust, I will get there eventually, right? So I think you want to do more keyword research. Again, follow that ASO course training. There's 6 parts to it. Walks you through exactly how we do it. You will grow your downloads. Trust. All right. Look at me. My son's going to be proud. I'm like saying all the the tweens keywords, trust, facts, all that stuff. All right. So let's get into the app. Let's move these. Here you go, Matthew. Okay, I like it. I think it's too soon. You didn't tell me. Look, Matthew, one thing, let's say I forgot what your app did. And then now I'm just like opening up again. I was like, what's this app again? Youdo. And then you show me this. I think what you want to do is lead. You know, right now you're not leading me. You're not telling me why I should download this app, why this app is cool. You're not giving me like you should have 2 to 3 screens. I would say 3 to 5 screens that just say, hey, this is what we do best, right? Some of the things that you are already, saying in your screenshots, you want to repeat some of these things again. Like, why set no task made fun? You know what I mean? Like beautiful, colorful, all those things. And then you say, oh, by the way, you look pretty. Oh my God, I love your eyes. And then you're like, and then now you ask for the coffee and go on a date, right? Right now you just straight ask for it. So I would try to have a little bit more screens before that. All right, Matthew's here. Let's see. I don't know if Matthew is here actually. All right, beautiful. This looks amazing. Again, here, see, this is where this asking for the push notification you can do during the onboarding process, right? Hey, would you like to enable? If they say yes, you pop this up. Because if I hate don't allow, which I just did, for me to turn it back on is a pain in the butt, right? So you want to make sure you have them opted in. Hey, we need your to-dos, so we can remind you to finish your to-dos, your task. Would you like to enable it? I hit yes, then you show up this. All right, this UI is a little bit weird because, I mean, I see the to-do, but it kind of gets lost, this little add button. One thing that's missing is the pricing page. What happened to that beautiful pricing page? This one, right? You lost it, which you should always have. This, I'm going to create a video about this, but this is one of the critical mistakes I see all the time. Your main page is missing a link to this page. It should be on this main page. This looks beautiful, but you can easily add a banner up top right here above this stuff to promote the pricing page. So tell another dad joke. Add to list. Oops, okay. All right, that's cool. I like that. That's cool. Okay, looks like all these are locked. This up button feels weird. A check would be good because I have no idea. I'm assuming that means I'm done. All right. Tell another dad joke. Where's the color? Where's the color? Maybe I have to pay. Okay, there it is. So I didn't like that. I didn't like this up. I would just put check mark. It was a little bit confusing because I was trying to add to lists. And then it's like, oh, there's no list. Okay, didn't know that. Because I felt like coming down here to say I'm done. But you have this check mark, this up, which really doesn't mean much to me. The other thing is, oh, okay, so I can do this. It's hard to see which ones are locked and which ones are paid. I honestly would just put locks. I see this all the time. It's not clear to me. And so you're confusing the user. And what I would also do is put the free stuff, the free background over here and then the paid. Because I honestly, the first two I clicked on and I saw paid, I just thought they were all paid. So I didn't want to move forward with this. But it's pretty cool to see that this is not, some of this is free. So some of this is, I don't know what this means. Like, I like this part. Yeah, I would just put locks. I know you dimmed it. Honestly, just put locks. Put locks. Cool. All right, let's see. Done. All right. So I'm done. Great. Put locks. Great. This is another opportunity. Hey, you finished 2 tasks. Want to upgrade? Another potential there. All right. Cool. Now let me try one thing. Let's see what happens on the second open. Oh, you changed it. I don't know how I changed it. You tell me how I ended up changing that. It's a little bit confusing, your UI, maybe here. All right. So I do recommend that on second open, look, if you guys look up the stats, maybe it's changed about like 80 to 90% of the people are not going to come back to your app for the second time. Right. So once that's like, I've come in for the second time, make sure you ask for the review because they probably like your app. most likely like your app if they're coming back for the second time. So ask for the review. Show that pop up. All right, cool. Let's get into some of these questions. I'll come back on. Yo, what's happening? All right. All right. I don't even know where all this stuff is. Okay, cool. Sasan says, I just joined. Can you share it? No, Sasan, just for the people who have been here from the very start, hit rewind. That's the beauty of YouTube, man. Yo, I grew up when we had like VCRs. We couldn't even hit rewind. All right. Joe says, I've not used Revenue Cat, but super happy with Chart Mogul. Okay, cool. Joe, done. Chart Mogul it is then. I trust you, brother. All right. Just a happy customer. He says he has no affiliation with them. Just how many downloads get daily? Your app. Oh, okay, it's like 5. It's a handful. It's not very much yet. And then Coding Lover says, can you change your price for India users because it's to buy for students? So Coding Lover, like there is a $199 version. I don't know if that's too much. You tell me, but you can pay $199 a month and then for 6 months, and then you're completely paid. So I do provide that version. If that's too expensive, let me know, and I'm happy to think through like another like maybe $99. You tell me what price you're willing to pay per month, and then we can figure that out too. All right, how to fix ad mob issue. They always limit ads. No, when I start paid ads. I'm not sure, Faster Blaster. That's a good question for Eric from Overpass Apps. Shout out to him. Which software does your graphics designer use? Canva? RJ, this is the legit designer, man. I think I use Canva. A legit designer, I think he uses Photoshop. So that's what I would do. Sasan says, what is your approach to find evergreen app ideas? Sasan, it is market research. It is pretty simple. Look in App Annie, look at the top charts, find the apps that are standing out in terms of top grossing, and then see which ones are evergreen apps. This like Sleep Sounds app, super evergreen, right? You just need to have content once and then get it in. There's a motivation app that I really love that I'm going to audit, and it's making tons of money. And there'll be a video soon because I know you guys like when I find these apps that are making tons of money, and I'll audit that. But yeah, those are App Annie, market research. Okay, Ram says, I'm on the free Revenue Cat service, great code integration, but the cool info is behind the paywall. Okay, that's good to know. Rishab, Steve, Rishab. All right, let's go into I got some few stuff here, and then I will go into, oh, Matthew got it. Okay. You sketch for, okay, cool. I think you guys are all talking to yourself. All right, let's go to the next chat joke. And how are we almost done with an hour, guys? This is what happened so fast. Here we go. You guys ready? Again, 1 if you really like the joke, 10 if it's super lame. All right, so I'm looking for ones here. What award should the person who invented the knock-knock jokes receive? So what award should the person who invented knock-knock jokes receive? All right. The Nobel Prize. And I threw a bell in there. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Steve, Aiden, Joe, the stuff. Okay, I've done ASO by looking at your videos. Good job, Rashab. Matthew says, I have 12,000 Android downloads. Awesome, but I haven't published the iOS app yet. Okay. Well, good luck there. And then Steve, what is the most amount of money you heard an indie developer make recently from releasing apps, not games, on a monthly basis? A lot, Larry. 30 recently. I'm going to tell you who. 30,000 a month. I was like, fudge. I've known this guy for a long time. Victor, I'm here from Coachy. Well, with that, let's get into Coachy. Boom. All right. Here is Coachy. Coachy. I like it. 1 second, guys. All right, it's getting hot in here. Had to take off my jacket, show off my guns a little bit. All right, body weight coach. So bring Coachy live in augmented reality. I don't like these screenshots, Victor. Like, again, watch the ASO videos, but like the way I like to do it is the first screenshot should reiterate the keywords you're going after. And so if you're going after calisthenics, which good keyword, body weight exercises, I would say hundreds of body weight exercises, right? That would be the first thing that I would put in. Put some social proof in there, personalized daily workouts. Okay, interesting, but I almost assume that. Browse from pre-made workouts, I almost assume that. So nothing really sets you apart from anything. I like these two screenshots at the end. Add widgets to your screen, dark mode. You know, we have seen, this was an old strategy a few years ago. Apple will feature you if you start implementing some of their things, and they'll just feature you because, and definitely have it in the screenshots. So good job, Victor, on there. But I would change the screenshots up a little bit because I have no idea what makes you different than any of the other apps. Also, you know, this is just my personal opinion and I have no data on this, but these augmented reality ones, or these, like, I would say like 3D graphic ones, I don't think they perform as well as like real life people. That's just my opinion. You guys tell me if it's different, okay? But that's what I would feel like too. I'm trying to read through this. If there's anything else, let's look at your website real quick. Oh, the last thing I want to say to Matthew, if you've seen this, increase your monthly, man. So this is what I did with mine. Your monthly was $199 and it was $20. Here, let's look at the app real quick. So tell that joke. Increase the monthly to $499. It'll make the yearly way more attractive. Right now, they're too different, right? Increase the monthly price to $499. Boom, done. Forgot to tell you that. All right, Coachy. All right, you're a new personal trainer, new work. So look at that, new workout every day. Perfect. That's what you should put that in your screenshots. Exercises in augmented reality, fully customized workout. So maybe people like that. I'm not sure. I think a video would be nice. I don't know if you have a video, so let's take a look once I get into the store. I want to see if there's any other social proof. Okay, but I like the social proof for you would be new workout every day. That's pretty cool. All right. Okay, let's see what Victor wanted me to cover actually too. Product page, onboarding, ASO optional. All right. Well, I think your ASO is pretty good because calisthenics is a pretty good keyword from my experience with other fitness type of apps. So your Spanish Mexico, you haven't localized. You want to put different app name, different subtitle, different keywords, all in English. If you're trying to target the US market, you want to put that in here. Okay. So you already have calisthenics in the US title. Put something different, maybe body weight, and I kind of show you in that video course, ASO video course, I kind of go through that, like kettlebell, body weight. Those are things that you want to potentially use in your Spanish Mexico title. All right, let's get into your app, Victor. Boom. Coachy, start your journey. I'm your new personal trainer. Okay, I like that. I don't know. Gain muscle, get fit. Okay, I'll just put get fit. Male. I'm a body weight. I can do 15 pull-ups and dips. Yeah, I can do that. I'll just put advanced. What equipment do I have? I definitely have a bench. I have a pull-up bar. And I have a kettlebell. Yo, all day, every day, working out. 7 days a week. Okay, you got me through this whole process. You want to show up the pricing page here. You definitely want to show the pricing page. So you didn't do that. Okay, well, maybe you're doing it right now. So my bad. Spoke too soon. Okay, so here is where I like to optimize different things. So if you're not on the newsletter, get on the newsletter because I just spatted out some different tips on how we've increased conversion rates. I'm not going to tell you. You got to get on the newsletter. I just sent that email yesterday. If you didn't read it, read it. There is a way to add one word to this pricing page. You guys can guess it. Let me know, and I'll say yes or no. But there's one word that we added to this pricing page for one of our clients. We saw an 11% increase in conversions. Can you guess what that word is? If you guess it right, I will say yes. But if you guess it wrong, I won't say anything. All right. So I will tell you if it's right or wrong. So put it in the comments below what this one word is. So here, upgrade to Coachy Premium. you don't want to upgrade to Coachy Premium. If I were trying to sell you on my academy, I wouldn't say, hey, upgrade to App Masters Academy. No, I would say, if you want the inside secrets, go sign up for App Masters Academy. So lead with the benefit. Don't be like, nobody wants to upgrade. Nobody wants to pay. They want the benefit, right? So think about that, how you can do that. I personally, this is just a personal opinion, I don't like these weird prices, $23.99. I prefer either a rounded number. Either charge me $30, $25, or $20. This $24.99, I'm not sure that I like at all. The $3.99 a month, again, I tried just like the other one. If there's a 1 week trial, it looks like there's a 1 week trial for both of them. Say that, and you don't say that at all. Oops, now I lost it again. See, this is the one thing that I told you guys. It is not having this. So one of the tips in my newsletter was having, just like Matthew, Victor, having the premium on this main page. All right, I get that you're like, probably these are locked, so I like that. Okay, 7 days free. Good. You want to put that. I don't think I saw that before. Maybe it was there, so I apologize if I missed it. Cool. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so there's a video on the app stream, so that's good, Victor. I think that's good. I don't know who you guys are talking about. All right, cool. Sweet. You guys have comments. Okay, let me just focus on this. If you got questions in the comments and I don't get to it, it's because everybody's talking about other things. So like, just let me know in the comments if you got a question again. All right, Victor. So I think you want to put this somewhere in the premium. Like, I like this. I don't know why I like this all here. And I like that how there's locked. So maybe you don't need it as much. Core, it's locked. But yeah, I would change the pricing a little bit more. Try to get the monthly as close to the yearly as you can potentially get it, because you want people on the yearly, okay, as much as possible. All right, cool. Great advice. All right, looks good. Any other? Otherwise, everything else looks good, man. I really like everything else. This is good stuff. Extreme Archer push. Oh yeah, these are hard, man. These are hard. So I'm not, what's AR? Is it just like augmented reality? So like you can see me do it too? Is that how it works? Let me know. I'm not that smart. But overall, I think I like this app. It has potential. It has real good potential. Okay, hope that was helpful, Victor. Let me know if there's any questions you have. All right, I do see one, Romain. Romain says, why do you want people on the yearly? Romain, it's lifetime value. You know, you get more money, obviously, like Victor will get more money if you get people on the yearly, right? It is just that simple. You want more money up front, and then plus on the yearly, Apple's changing their things a little bit, but on the second year, you get 15%. So you just want more people, you get more money faster. And the more lifetime value that you can get out of your user, the better it's going to be. And what we've seen is, we have case studies on all this that prove why you want to push people on the yearly, but the monthly people will usually cancel after a few set months, like 3 months. So like a lifetime value for Victor might be $12 for the monthly, but on the yearly could potentially be $30, $40, right? So think about lifetime value as well. Okay. Cool. And then Larry, I think Larry and Matthew might be talking to each other. Not sure. Okay, cool. Let's get into that last app right now. Scott is here. First impressions, is the game good enough? And 2 ways to increase retention. All right, let's take a look at that then. Scott. Scott's app is called Fat Splat. I'll go to the iPhone one. So Scott, you got to fix your screenshots, man. I don't think it's showing up properly, but it's Crossy Road meets Angry Birds. Okay. So let me go into the app. I'm going to look up Fat Splat. I'll look up Coachy too. Coachy. Meet Coachy. Good video. Yeah, see, Victor, like this video, Try to play it. Your personal trainer, like, duh, right? Like, don't duh me. Just say new daily workouts. Lead with like what makes you different. There, you should have led with that. You work out every day because you got to think like people already, whether you bought an ad or people are finding you on search, people already are expecting a workout app. So you just putting that in there, you just saying you work out every day, go straight into what makes you different. All right. So let's go fat splat. Was that it? Yeah, you got to fix your screenshot, Scott. Like, it makes me less like first impression, be like, oh, I don't know if I want to check out this app. Since you're here and you filled out the form, I'm going to have to check out the app. But the screenshots, you gotta definitely fix that up. Okay. Let's open it. Not love with the colors either. They feel like they're very hard to see. Okay. Can you guys hear that? Let me know. It's kind of cool. But if it bugs you, then I will turn down the volume to this. Okay. Right. Tap to unlock. What's this? All right. Yeah, the colors are kind of blurry, Scott. They're hard to read and they're messing up my eyes, given my old age. But let's get into it. All right. So I press the middle and I'm thinking that's how I play, but nothing happens. So I'm obviously going to have to pick levels first. Okay. I'm not sure exactly what to do. Son of a... Oh, okay. Good. I thought I got hit by something. Okay, interesting. Don't have to make it past this guy. Oh, gosh. Okay, I'm going to have to go pretty fast on this, it looks like. Ah! Looks cool. It's cool, actually. I think what I would try to do is, it feels a little slow, right? Like he's jumping really slow. I like the mechanics of the game, but he's jumping so slow for me. I like the gameplay because I'm assuming I can die, but the colors you got to fix, Scott. Like, it's just too blurry. All right, let's see if I die. You can turn down the glow. No, you should turn down the glow. Scott says you can turn down the glow in the menu settings. No, you should turn down the glow as a default. I'm such a dick. All right. Yeah, it still feels a little bit too crazy for me. Endless levels. Here's what I would suggest in terms of retention. I think you got a good gameplay. I would fix this. I talked to Crossy Road creator, David, and he talked a lot about this, like just little tweaks here. One, let me hit play. Like, have modes, but let me definitely hit play on the main screen. Don't make me select some of this stuff. So either it's levels or wherever you think most people are playing in. If it's levels, then let me do that. And then just have an endless option that I can click on. But definitely when I tap on the main screen right here in the middle, let me just go straight into play. The gameplay is fun. And I think you've done a good job. Yeah, this looks way better. You've done a good job in the gameplay. Like it's really solid. And it is a fun gameplay. What I would just suggest is a little bit of faster jump. Sucker. Yeah, I would just suggest a faster jump because I feel like I'm waiting a little bit way too long for all this. Oh yeah, get this, dog. Let's go. Get in. See, this feels a little bit too long. And I don't know when the levels are going to end. Oh, I'm dead. Anyways, I think the gameplay is solid, and people are giving, but people are giving feedback on that too. And it is giving me a headache as well. All right, let's go here. Larry, I'll save you. Whoop, nope, that's making it worse. All right. Ram says, Scott, is it made in Unity? And then Joe says, gameplay looks fun, but definitely slow and sluggish. Super energy game in Google Play. The app looks fun, but it's giving me a headache. So I think it is that. It's the contrast to the screen and seeing the app. It's just too much. I focus on that. Okay. You have many chats left. I know, but there's so many people talking about other things that I couldn't figure out what the thing was. Cool. Sorry if I missed stuff, guys. Just leave in the comments below and blame Larry. Sorry, Larry. All right. Cool. Scott says, yes, it is made in Unity. All right. That's it, guys. I got one last joke for you guys, and then we'll end it there. If I missed your question, it's way up top. 1, blame Larry. I'm kidding, Larry. And then 2, just write it again because I have no idea what you guys said because there's too much conversations going in there. We'll end with one last joke. Again, you know the rules. 1 for funny, 10 for lame. My can opener broke. My can opener broke. Now it's a can't opener. Boom, baby. And that is it, guys. All right, some logistics. So put in the comments if I missed any of your questions. Make sure you put it in the comments below as we got like about 4 minutes left. Some logistical things. Check out the podcast episode that's going to come out on Tuesday. We talk about ASO localizing for Arabic countries and the Arabic language and how it's a huge potential. And I'm actually going to be doing it myself. And I'll share with you guys how I've been able to actually localize in different countries. And I'll share some results in the future as well. I just made this fancy spreadsheet, Google Sheet that has localized keywords and then, translated to whatever language you want. For me, it's English, right? So that's what I've done. Definitely check out that podcast episode. Next Friday, same live stream, we have somebody from Split Metrics. We're going to talk about how do you really optimize your App Store listing, right? What are some things that you should be A/B testing? And I just had a podcast interview last week where Ryan Yada, a friend of mine, he's grown a great games business out in Canada. And he shares just incrementally improving the product and what that has done to his keyword rankings and his organic downloads. It's gone tremendous, gangbusters. And he talks about just A/B testing a bunch of different things. So he's got me motivated. After that episode, I was super motivated to just make sure I A/B test every single little thing. Now, I think my screenshots are beautiful in Moonlight, but I want to A/B test a lot of different things too, just to make it incrementally better. Because even that 10%, 11% thing makes a huge increase in the long run. All right, guys. So make sure you join us next Friday. It won't be solo, just me anymore. We'll have Lena from Split Metrics talking about how do you optimize everything on the App Store. All right. Larry, sorry, guys. I read in the chat. No, it's all good, Larry. I'm just messing with you. It is all good. Any App Masters Academy sales soon, Romain? Probably not. I think what I can do is add bonuses. And so when you do sign up, you will get a free app audit from me, so you can shortcut it. Essentially, we get on a free call, so you get more value. But I'm not going to discount the product anymore because it is a good product. And frankly, there's some tactics in there that are working today that I don't want it public anymore. All right, Scott, thanks for the feedback. Hope that was helpful. And Scott, Victor, Matthew, please let me know what happens. Obviously, it's just one person's opinion. If you guys do make some changes, please let me know. If I'm wrong, tell me, Steve. That glow was perfect. Your eyes are old. But whatever it is, if you got feedback and if you've seen some improvements or some decreases, let me know and let's share it onto this community as well. All right, I think we are good. I'm going to scroll up a little bit more before you guys were talking about, I think it was David Smith. Cool. I think we're good. YouTube. Yeah, I think we're solid. All right, guys. Well, that was funny. All right, here we go. Vish, last question. Last questions, guys. So you got 1 minute left. Vishvanjit says, paid apps model versus freemium. I prefer freemium. We kind of talked about it earlier. I do think you get more downloads. If you're seeing a low conversion rate on your freemium app and you've got at least, I would say, 50 downloads a day, optimize the product. That is what you need to do. Optimize for conversion rate optimization. That's what we're going to talk about all 2021. All right. Looks like this is good. Steve said 5 on the last joke. Yeah, I thought so too, Steve. You know what? It's super hard to find good jokes. That's all I can say. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining. Again, join us next week. We're going to talk about how to optimize everything in your App Store pages and how just little improvements will change your organic downloads and your keywords and all that stuff. So definitely check that out. I will see you guys. We're on our road to 20,000. So if you happen to join this, please do me a favor. Leave a review on App Store podcast if you haven't already done that and you listen to the podcast. If you haven't hit subscribe, make sure you hit subscribe. And if you've done all of that, share it with a friend. I want to grow it to 20,000. You know, my son's pretty impressed with the 15K subscribers, but let's try to get to 20. And my goal is to try to get to 50 by the end of the year. So help me so I can help you as well. All right, guys, until next week, I will see you on the next show.